Thank you so much, ma'am. Before we move forward, I would like to invite our guest, Dr. Amrit Saxena and Mr. Parvesh Chandel to kindly come on the stage, please. Ladies and gentlemen, Ma Saraswati is the goddess of knowledge and arts. Now I request all the dignitaries on the stage to join in for lamp lighting as a tribute to Ma Saraswati, please. Back. I would request our director, sir, to kindly felicitate Dr. Amrit Saxena, who's academic head, Zima and Zika, Z Learn Z Media Corporation Limited, SL Group. Thank you, sir. And I would now request Dr. A.K. Srivastav to kindly felicitate Mr. Parvesh Chandel, RJ from Punjab University. Thank you so much, sir. Now I invite our Chief Executive, Academics and Development, Dr. A.K. Srivastav, to address the gathering. He is doctorate in management and high-performing management professional with more than 37 years of academic research experience, consultancy and corporate experience. He is author of more than 25 research papers in national and international conferences. Sir, please.
Today, it's a day where we are meeting just to put up lot of advices to you to build up your career. You are all media and IT students, but building up of career will never fall in line unless and until you put up your own efforts to develop your professional life. The persons on the dais, they have got a lot of experiences. They have seen colors of professional life. Therefore, they have reached to that level where they are in a position to advise you so that you can fulfill your dreams, your parents' dreams, as well as the dreams of Tecnia for which you are here. Friends, academia is one component where you have to study, where you have to apply your theoretical concept to the practical applications in the world of media and IT, where you have to pass examinations, you have to submit assignments, you have to submit your project reports, you have to clear your pre-placement activity with the help of Dr. Nivedita, who is head training and placement, and Madam Priyanka. You have to go to the various industries for your summer internships. And you have to submit some projects. What Dr. Ajay Pratapji has told, that it will be awarded with some sort of assignment. IP University will conduct examinations, end-term examinations that you have to clear. And ultimately, at the end of the entire story of the bachelor's program, you will get a degree, a piece of paper, recognizing that you have topped BGMC with some percentage, good percentage. But when you will go to the corporate world, and at that point of time when Dr. Amrit Saxena ji will be coming here as a recruiter to take you to the industry, to the corporate world, he'll be knowing that you have got the award of a degree by the IP University. But at that time, what is important is your knowledge. At that time, what is important? How you are going to apply that knowledge to the field. If he is here as a recruiter for a content writer, he will ask you to write a content. Simply a piece of paper, your mark sheet is never going to work in your professional life unless and until you know what is knowledge. And there is a big difference between knowledge and information. Knowledge is what you retain in your life. Information is just what you heard. Day in and day out, we used to tune up various news channels, entertainment channels, and we forget. And if I ask you yesterday the biggest news, what was running in the entire evening, that some small girl has dropped in the borewell at Munger at Bihar. I don't know how many of you have gone through that news today morning, but that was in news. And similar incident have taken up in a village close to Kurukshetra years and years back. We all have forgotten. Somebody might have still be remembering. So as a journalist, you have to find your ways. What is the contemporary issues? What are the contemporary news in your beat? One day you will be a journalist, maybe on the crime beat, on the sports beat, on the health beat. But ultimately, what is important, your boss is never going to help you out if you are bringing a story which is not sufficiently endorsed by the proofs that this news is correct. So, friends, lot of Dr. Rathorji has given you a lot of information, lot of knowledge. Ajay Pratapji has given you an overview of the academia. I will only say one thing. If you want to build up your own career, you have to work hard. Otherwise, nobody can help you out if you do not want to help yourself. God bless you. Tecnia has got a lot of opportunities. You have to walk along with us for your successful future. But at the same time, you have to take care of your attendance. You have to take care of your assignments, your projects, your regularity in the classrooms, your interaction to the clubs, your interaction in the media fest, your interaction with in the workshops, events. Try to learn as much as possible throughout these 3 years of your stay in Tecnia, so that you can build up your downline professional life and become the big names, which I can take. You know some of the names which we all see in the evening in our home, in our TVs at home. So if you want to become like those charming stars on television or media or in the print media, for that you have to work hard. And the only key to success is work hard. Nowadays, somebody says that smart working is also very important. Yes, smart working is important, but ultimately if you work hard along with the smart working, maybe you will be achieving the success very close. Otherwise, hard working is definitely going to result in the most successful professional life. God bless you. Thanks a lot. Next, I will like to welcome once more to the Tecnia for your wonderful future. Thank you.
To move forward, we will be introducing the different sectors now.
A very good afternoon to all of you. Right. And heartiest welcome in Tecnia Advanced Studies. I am Dr. Nivedita. And I hope that you will having lot of aspiration, lot of dreams. With certain aim in your life, you must have joined this institute. We, as a training and placement team, will definitely like to give you ample opportunities to nourish your dream, and we should be able to provide you platform wherein you can put your best foot forward and you can achieve your dream. With this, I wish you best of luck. And I wish a very beautiful and memorable stay in Tecnia Advanced Studies. You must have, from the morning, you must have seen so many things in this auditorium, what at all we are conducting for you. So you enjoy, you take this as a opportunity to showcase your talent and try to learn maximum what you can do, so that at the end of the 3 years, you will have something in your kitty for which you will be proud of. Thank you so much. Our heartiest welcome.
Myself, Priyanka Sethia, Training and Placement Officer. So we'll be taking care of your training and placement for next 3 years. Welcome to Tecnia and all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to call HOD MCA Dr. Vishal Khatri to express his views.
as per as the IT students are concerned, today I want to say that today is the era of technology. I think there is no field is which is untouched by the information technology. For the IT students, there is a ample of opportunities in each and every field of life. So I think all the best for your bright future. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Vishal. Now, I would like to call Ms. Aarti Bajaj. She is the program coordinator for MCA department.
Welcome you all. I, Aarti Bajaj, faculty in MCA department and program coordinator of MCA. You can contact me related to any query of administration and the classes. I welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Aarti ma'am. Now, I would like to call Ms. Shalini Guliani, who is the program coordinator for BGMC first shift. Ms. Shalini.
Good afternoon, students. I am Shalini Guliani, Program Coordinator, BAJMC, and I welcome you all to the Tecnia world. Best wishes for your future. Thank you.
You will be interacting most of the time with the program coordinator. So, Shalini is there. Now, I would like to call Ms. Shruti, Ms. Priyanka Bist, who are the faculty in the BGMC department, to introduce themselves.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Shruti Sharma from BGMC department. I wish you all the best for this new inning of your life and wish you luck. Welcome to Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies.
Moving ahead, I would like to invite Dr. Amrit Saxena, who is Academic Head, Zima and Zika, Z Learn Z Media Corporation Limited, SL Group. The achievements in media academics, he has been professor in Himgiri Z University, Dehradun. He has been professor and director, School of Journalism, VIPS. He has been director to International School of Media Entertainment Studies, Isomes, Back Films, Noida. And he has been professor in charge in various different colleges. So he is a very known face on different media organizations, conferences, seminars. We have been looking at him since a long time. So I invite you to kindly come on the dais and say a few words, please.
It's really a matter of immense pleasure that I'm here on this occasion when your orientation program is being organized. In fact, I have been associated with IP University right from the inception of the university. And this bachelor's program, BJMC, so I am among the people who, in fact, instrumental in designing BJMC program in the university. I set up the Department of Journalism Mass Communication on the university campus when it was in Kashmiri Gate. And I also launched the master's program and weekend programs in journalism and mass communication. And as far as Tecnia is concerned, again, I have been, in one way or the other, have been associated with the Tecnia right from the beginning, right from the time when this BJMC program started. Either I was coming in the fest or in the orientation program or in a conference. And lastly, since I'm right now working with the Z group, this year only, anyway, this year only, in the beginning of this year, I came over to select the students to get the training in Z and then get the placement there. And I believe in the first batch that we have started in July in Z, 4 students from Tecnia have joined there, who will be completing their training very shortly, and then they will be absorbed, they will be getting the job in different channels of Z. So it's a long association with Tecnia, with IP University. And as far as my association with the industry and academics is concerned, I have been a practicing journalist for 16, 17 years, working for print, radio, television, and finally turning to teaching. So I've taught in Indian Institute of Mass Communication and all the, best of the institutions in the country in journalism and mass communication. So why I told you this, firstly, the kind of, obviously I'm not here to give you any kind of preachings because that is what mostly happens on the first day. So I don't believe that that will be of any use, except definitely I can give you a word of caution. I can give you a word of advice as to, what you should do once you have joined journalism and mass communication course. Obviously, it's a bachelor's program, and if you treat it like any other bachelor's program, then it will be hardly of any use. But if you treat it that this is something different that you have taken up, and you are actually interested in making a career in journalism and mass communication, then obviously you have to be careful on many things. What is important at the outset, that you must be aware as to what is happening in the media. You must have an exposure to different media products on different media platforms. Because what is most distinct thing in media or media education is that media is a very lively subject as compared to any other subject. Though every subject is important in academics, but if you compare it with, though it's a very new discipline, it's hardly 25 years old. So it's not a very well established discipline, but it has some good points in it, in the sense that since it's growing, so there is a lot of opportunities in it, lot of things which can be explored by you people as a student, by the teachers also, and by the media practitioners. So that is how, since it's growing and you join it at this point, lot of opportunities are awaiting you. But since it's a lively subject, as I said, lively subject means that every time, every day, every time, every moment, you are learning something. It's not that if you are reading a book that your learning is happening, or if you are attending the class, your learning is happening. Anytime, anything that you are doing, your learning process is on. Whether you are reading the newspaper, whether you are listening to radio, whatever you are listening on radio, because it's not that you have to be too much academic in the world of media. Even if you are driving or sitting in a car, and if you are listening to some music, or you are listening to some RJ, or even you are listening to a news bulletin, you are learning something, you are getting something new. Similarly, if you are watching television, so you are always learning, whether you are watching news, or you are watching a serial, or you are watching a film. So every time you are learning, even if, you are not into news, because I find a lot of people who are not that much into news, or news does not attract them. But for those people, you can even take interest in entertainment. If you are watching serial, TV serial. Say for instance, I give you a live example. There is a serial which is being broadcast these days on Sony, which is on Porous. Some of you might be watching it. Now, if you are watching this kind of serial, in fact, you are going through the process of history. You are in a way reading history. You are knowing a lot of things about the Indian culture, about Indian heritage, which otherwise you cannot attain that knowledge. You cannot get that knowledge through any other instrument, through any other platform, except when you take up history as a subject. So media is such, and if you are watching a serial, for instance, as a media student, not only that history part becomes important, the whole making of the serial, the way the camera is being used, the way the editing has been used, the way the serial has been directed, lot of things you can learn if you are interested in making a career in films or television, and you want to work on the entertainment side. So what is important at this point, that you start getting yourself exposed to the media. If you are not, if you are already exposed, if you are already using the media, there is nothing like that. If you have not started with that as yet, you should start with that. And if you have already started, even then, you are expected to increase your level of exposure. Because if you look into the development yardsticks all over the world, then you will find that media usage, or the level of media usage, is one of the most important indicator of the development of a society. If a society is not making use of media, this means that society is not a developed society. Obviously, everybody will be using the mobile, and you must be having the internet in that. So technology is in your hand, in your pocket, but then you have to learn how you can make the optimum use of that technology, how can make the positive use of that technology. So all that is possible. You can make your films on your mobile, you can edit films on your mobile, you can get the news alerts on your mobile, you can write your blog on your mobile. So a lot of things you can do. Obviously, you need to learn how to make the best possible use of the technology which is at your disposal, and how to even, not only to make use, but how to use in a manner wherein you can polish your expression, wherein you can improve your writing capabilities, and wherein you can also devise a model which is involving the monetary aspect. So it's not necessary in today's media that you take up a job in a television channel or a newspaper and then you are earning and then you are making a living. Even on your own, you can start doing any such thing. You can start your YouTube channel, you can start your blog, and you can start earning. So today's time, the time that you are entering in journalism and mass communication field, I believe that's the best time. The 21st century has come with a lot of opportunities to you people. The way, if you look into the statistics, I'm not going to give you any statistics, the way the media industry is growing. But if you look into the statistics, the way media industry is growing, expanding, and diversifying, which is providing you different kind of opportunities which nobody would have ever heard of. So make the best possible use of this and try to learn, try to channelize your learning in a manner wherein you are dependent. Obviously, you have taken admission in a structured program, you have taken admission in a university affiliated college, so a lot of things are expected from the university and the college. That apart, you should make a plan for your growth and you should work on your growth yourself. You channelize everything, organize everything as to what you will be doing at what time, how you will be benefiting by that kind of usage, and you can take the help of your teachers, of your institutions to further polish all those skills that you have, all that knowledge that you have, so that when you enter the industry, you have a space for yourself. Despite everything that I said, I must also tell you that media is a very competitive industry. So degrees are fine, your own studies are fine, your marks are fine, but simply with the help of that, you will not be able to make your career. Studies are important, but then more than studies, media, as I told you various things about media, further if you look at media, any job that you are doing in media, it's a performing art. Whether you are anchoring a program, whether you are writing a copy, you are always making a performance, and it is a performance which is being evaluated all the time by your users. If you are writing a news report in a newspaper, then the newspaper readers are reading your news report. If it is written in a nice manner, if it is a good news report, you will get a lot of appreciation. If that is not a properly written report, then your readers can easily make out that you are bad in writing, you are not a good journalist, you are not a good reporter. So similarly, every moment you are being evaluated in a television channel. If you are an anchor and if you are presenting a program, any mistake that you commit, any shortcoming that you have in your presentation, it's instantly get noticed by your viewers. So you are always being noticed as a media person. So you must always keep in mind when you join the industry, you have developed all those capabilities which can help you in performing better. And these 3 years is the most precious time of your life. Age-wise also, receptivity is also the best in this stage, and the pace of your growth should be the maximum in this stage. So this is the best time of anybody's life for learning. So make the best possible use of this time. You have taken admission in a good institute, good university, in a good program. So make the best possible use of that and do something good which not only help in your growth, but that also gives you an opportunity to make some substantial contribution to the society and the country. Thank you all.
And finally, I would request our guest for the day, Mr. Parvesh Chandel. He's a personality who is personified, who at a very young age has left an incredible mark of his genius in his various fields. He's a speaker, lyricist, poet, media person, and a radio jockey. He's also an RJ from Punjab University Community Radio. Sir, I invite you to kindly come on the dais and address.
Thank you for actually inviting me and making me a part of your orientation day. And मैंने भी मास्टर्स इन मास कम्युनिकेशन एंड जर्नलिज्म किया है, और आपके और मेरे बीच में ये एक अच्छा एक ब्रिज बनता है. कहते हैं कम्युनिकेशन के लिए अगर बोथ साइड से होनी चाहिए, बोथ टू वे कम्युनिकेशन होना चाहिए, तो देयर मस्ट बी सम काइंड ऑफ अ लिंक. राइट. नमस्ते, सत श्री अकाल, जोर नाल, हाँ वधिया तरीके नाल है. Now the point is, I have been invited here for enthusing you, right? Enthusing you to letting you know what happens. मैं आपके साथ 15-20 मिनट का एक एग्जाम्पल शेयर करूंगा, and that is from my personal experience of actually अभी बैठे बैठे I was going through the entire thing. अभी सर बता रहे थे मुझे the kind of practical knowledge you will get in next 3 years. You will be getting a chance to organize events. You will be getting chance to be part of print media, broadcast media. You will be getting a chance to explore your abilities as an advertiser, and many others. Whatever way we can actually explore ourselves as a management student, or maybe as a IT student, or as a mass communication student, journalism student. तो वो सब opportunities आपको मिलेंगी. Now, एक हिंदी की ना एक कविता है, उससे मैं अपनी बात शुरू करूंगा. मेरी कविता है वो हिंदी की. Allow me, can I? Please. Now, then we will actually come with the example. Now, कविता ऐसे है, कहते हैं गुमसुम चुप उदास. ध्यान से सुनना प्लीज, मेरे ख्याल से, क्योंकि this is the time. Nice. We all used to be like this. पर अभी थोड़ा सा मजा करते हैं बात में, ठीक है? फिर बाद में करेंगे मस्ती. तो क्या है कि the point is, this is the time you will be having wings now. You'll love to fly. And you all want to fly. You all are different, but there will be a tendency to put you or to make you same. Right? And this is the time you can actually make yourself different by just following what you believe is best and what you will love more with your age. समझना बात को. आपका वो रिश्ता हमेशा बेहतर होता जाता है जिसको आप उम्र के साथ उसके साथ आपका प्यार मोहब्बत बढ़ती है. तो always do that and choose that to the best of your ability. So, ये बात लाइनें ऐसे हैं. गुमसुम चुप उदास, नहीं उदास बस खोया सा. बचपन बेखौफ व्यापक, नहीं व्यापक बस समोया सा. धुन में मस्त मगन, नहीं मगन बस विचारों में. उड़बन तितली पतंगा मंडराया बाग बहारों में. बाग उपवन सुंदर सुनहरे, बस मेरे लिए है रखे सजाए. फूल पंखुड़ियां पत्ते हरे, बस मेरे पर सबको भाएं. ना जाने कहाँ गया सब, गोपू जब माँ ने पुकारा. पौ फूटी थी लाल रंग, सुनहरा सुंदर प्रकाश पसारा. So this is a poem about dreams. This is a child who is sleeping and he's dreaming. And what the child is dreaming? He's dreaming that ये सब मेरा है, पर मैं शेयर करूंगा, मैं अपनी नॉलेज शेयर करूंगा, मैं अपनी चीजों को शेयर करूंगा, पर है मेरा. जो चीज यहां पड़ी है मैं उसको पा सकता हूं, क्योंकि हकीकत ये है जो आपका है उसे कोई छीन नहीं सकता. Nobody can dare take it away from you, no matter how much that person can try. पर जो आपका नहीं है वो आपको कभी मिल नहीं सकता. जोर लगा लीजिए. That's the bottom line. I'll share one example of my life because I want to bridge this journalism वाला gap. एक मैं उसको और थोड़ा solid करना चाहता हूँ. अब क्या हुआ? I was into मैंने मास्टर्स की पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी चंडीगढ़ से. तो पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी का स्टूडेंट होना एक बड़ा अच्छी it's a very proud feeling in itself. जैसे आपको आज I'm very sure down the line after 3 years you will be feeling like wow, द वे आई मूव्ड, अगर आई एम यूजिंग दिस वर्ड, अगर आपने अपनी इच्छा अनुसार आपने ये चूज किया है, आपने अपनी मोहब्बत अनुसार ये चूज किया है कि यू वांट टू बी दिस, डूइंग दिस एंड वांट टू बी दिस इन नेक्स्ट आफ्टर 3 years, देन यू विल बी वेरी प्राउड ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर डे टुडे. ये इस दिन को आप आज से 3 साल बाद याद करेंगे फॉर श्योर. सो when I was in पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी एंड हमारे एक बहुत ही प्रोमिनेंट वहाँ के प्रोफेसर हैं, उनका नाम है डॉक्टर संजय वड़वालकर. उससे पहले मैं अपनी बैचलर्स की डिग्री आर्ट्स में एसडी कॉलेज चंडीगढ़ से कर रहा था. जब वहाँ पे आई वाज स्टडिंग तो आई वाज मोर ऑफ एन एक्टिविस्ट, स्टूडेंट एक्टिविस्ट. आई हैव कंटेस्टेड इलेक्शंस फ्रॉम अ पर्टिकुलर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. और तो मेरी अटेंडेंस जो थी ना, उसका जो रेशो था वो नीचे था, और मेरा मतलब कि मैं क्लास के बाहर ज़्यादा मिलता था, क्लास के अंदर कम मिलता था. तो उसकी वजह से, हाँ आपकी तरह, ठीक है ठीक है. तो that is what I'm saying, you know, try and understand. I'll address a very beautiful three things in one example, and I hope you get that point. And because you're my friends and I really want you to share, I want to share myself with you. तो क्या है, जब मैं क्लास के बाहर रहता था तो मेरे एक टीचर को मेरे से बहुत लगाव था, क्योंकि वो समझती थी कि ये करेगा लड़का कुछ. She used to believe that and she used to call me and she used to say कि Parvesh, you can do it. See, let's just be more into it. Let's do this. तो I used to be like, हाँ जी ठीक है. तो I used to move out again. अब एक हमारे आगे एक लड़की बैठा करती थी, वो she was the topper of the class. वो टॉपर थी क्लास की, और हमारी एडमिशन के बारे में एक क्वेश्चन चले से, आप लास्ट डे होगा तो आपके बैचलर्स के बाद आपके टीचर आपसे पूछेंगे कि मास्टर्स करनी है, किस में करनी है, या क्या करना है आपने. तो दे वर अगेन आस्किंग, यू नो, आस्क कि ये क्या करोगे आप. एंड हमारी बारी आई, मेरी बारी आई, उससे पहले सभी बच्चों ने बोला, एंड सब कोई बोल रहा था कि आई वांट टू गेट इनटू लॉ. somebody was saying कि आई वांट टू गेट इनटू मास कम्युनिकेशन. somebody was saying आई वांट टू गेट इनटू इंग्लिश. एंड सी द ब्रेन, क्योंकि मेरा दिमाग सारा एक्टिविज्म में दौड़ रहा था, मैं क्लास के बाहर सिर्फ एक्टिविज्म करता था, तो मेरे दिमाग में एक ही बात थी कि मेरे को पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी में एडमिशन मिल जाए ताकि मैं एक्टिविज्म कर सकूं. द वे, लुक एट द वे आई थॉट प्रोसेस आई हैड इन माय माइंड. नहीं, गलत था वो. बिकॉज यू शुड बी श्योर अबाउट हाउ व्हाट यू लव एंड व्हाट यू वांट टू डू. वो भी गलत नहीं था. अगर आई रियली वांट टू गेट इनटू एक्टिविज्म एंड आई वांट टू हैव अ लार्जर एंगल टू इट, तो वो ठीक है शायद. पर मेरी बारी आई कि आपने क्या करना है. अब आई कुड हैव सेड इट वेरी सिंपल कि, नो मैम, आई वांट टू डू एक्टिविज्म. दैट वुड हैव साउंडेड मच बेटर. तो मैंने सबके आंसर सुने थे, 4-5 लोगों के, और जो मेरे को सबसे इलीट लगे वो मेरे चूज कर लिए. मैंने कहा मैम लॉ कर सकता हूँ, कर तो मैं इंग्लिश भी सकता हूँ मैम, और दूंगा तो एंट्रेंस में मास कम्युनिकेशन का भी. तो कहते नहीं वन. मैंने कहा मैम मैं तीनों करूंगा, and I will give an entrance of all 3. ठीक है. So ma'am was like कि she called me and she said ऐसे नहीं करते, just tell, ask your mind, ask your heart what you want to do. हो सकता है ये तीनों ही ना करने हो आपने. And meanwhile जैसे मैम ने ये बोला, लड़की who was a topper, मैम इसने एडमिशन लेना है पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी में और इसने करना कुछ नहीं है, और इसको एडमिशन एंट्रेंस के थ्रू तो मिलेगी नहीं, तो इसको गांधीयन स्टडीज करवा देते हैं. तो यू नो दैट इज द वे. मैंने कहा is that wrong? Gandhian studies, is that wrong? So she said nahi, we were talking about professional degree and here we are talking about getting admission. मैंने कहा अच्छा. That is the day I realized people who today, from this very day with you, who will be direct on your face, who will say, you know, shut up, you must hear them more. You must hear them more. Because they are bringing you more close to reality. Today we are here, I must not be dishonest to you, true to be told, let's be close to reality. So people who ask you to shut up may, not in literally shut up, but like in terms of they believe that you are lacking somewhere, you must hear them more. Secondly, I said, okay, let's see. That day I realized कि whether I am good enough to actually compete on this level with these people. समझना इस बात को. क्यों? क्योंकि मेरे को अभी तक कोई ख्याल ऐसा आया नहीं था कि मैं नहीं कर सकता हूं. पर उस वक्त इसलिए आया, क्यों आया? क्योंकि मेरे को किसी ने पुल डाउन किया, राइट? किसी ने मुझे खींचने की कोशिश की. नाउ आई स्टडीड, आई डिडंट गो फॉर एनी काइंड ऑफ क्या बोलते हैं उसे, कोचिंग क्लासेस और समथिंग. आई जस्ट डिड माय रेगुलर स्टडीज. आई कंटिन्यूस, क्योंकि ईगो पे लग गई थी कि यार मैं कर पाऊंगा कि नहीं. एंड आई डिड इट. दैट गर्ल इन एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन स्कोर्ड 18th रैंक एंड आई स्कोर्ड 7th रैंक. ठीक है, in mass communication. That girl gave law examination. She was 452 rank. She was the topper of my class. 452 and I was 52. ठीक है, ठीक है. इंग्लिश का एंट्रेंस मैं क्वालिफाई कर गया. ठीक है, मतलब कि I was getting admission. The point is, we all do not know, every one of us, we do not know what capabilities and abilities we all hold until we explore them, until we work on them. This next 3 years is a great atmosphere where you will be getting a lot of opportunities to explore what you have hidden in you and has not yet been identified by anyone. Now the interesting story begins from here. असली कहानी यहाँ से शुरू होती है. अब क्या हुआ कि एंट्रेंस पे तो हो गया, तो एंट्रेंस देने के बाद जिसका रैंक थोड़ा ठीक आया और मेरे जैसा हो तो वो ऐसे घूमता है. हाँ, they walk like that, हाँ, कि चलो let's see, हाँ. तो she was also there. तो कहती, see, we get admission based on 50 plus 50, and that is 50% of your aggregate in your bachelor's plus 50% what you've scored in entrance. मैं कहा लोग मारे गए, rank पीछे जाएगा. But then there were 2 more parts to it. One is group discussion and the other one is personal interview. हाँ, तो group discussion में क्या होता है, ऐसे, this is the way teachers बैठ जाते हैं और इनको देख के लगता है डर, स्पेशली क्योंकि यार ग्रुप डिस्कशन है, इनके हाथ में एक कलम है, वो पता नहीं क्या लिख रही है. हाँ, सो आई वॉज वेरी ऑनेस्ट. आई एम ऑनेस्ट गाय. तो मैं ऑनेस्टी से, चाहे एक्टिविज्म करता हूँ, क्लास में कम रहा हूँ, पर ऑनेस्ट बहुत हूँ. तो ऐसे राउंड टेबल लगाया हुआ था और 25 बच्चे बिठाए हुए थे एंड देयर वाज अ टॉपिक गिवन. प्रोफेसर ने कहा दिस इज द टॉपिक, स्पीक. मुझे लगा कि चलो नंबर आएगा, ठीक है, पर नंबर क्या आएगा, एवरीबडी वाज शाउटिंग एंड कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है. आई एम डेड श्योर इवन प्रोफेसर्स डोंट नो what they were saying. It was like there was some kind of some kind of a music which nobody wants to hear. ठीक है, so what I did was कि मेरे को प्रॉब्लम ये है कि if I need to counter or speak something, मुझे उसके लिए कोई पॉइंट चाहिए बोलने के लिए. I cannot speak like a foolish, मतलब कि, but we should be foolish. ठीक है, I wanted to actually know what somebody is saying. Either I support the statement or if I disagree with the one. So I tried and I went close to the girl who was sitting next to me and I did like this, and I was trying to, she was doing nothing. She was saying, and literally she was doing it like, I said, like, what is it? Like, मैंने उसे कहा, see, you're not saying anything. And that is the only one word she said in the entire group discussion. She said, shut up. मैं कहा यार, this is nice. मैं कहा this is very nice, huh? She's literally not saying anything and I'm asking her to say something logical. She's saying shut up. मैंने कहा okay, fine. Now see how illogical I can get. The way they all, again went, I went with much vigor. I said, and they all were looking at me. They all were looking at me. सब देख रहे थे एंड आई वॉज लाइक कि देख रहे हैं अब तो ठीक है. तो जैसे ही मुझे यू हैव दैट सेंस कि अब आवाज जाने वाली है, हाँ, एंड देन सडनली आई वाज लाइक हाँ, एंड एवरीबॉडी वाज लुकिंग एट मी एंड आई वाज लुकिंग एट प्रोफेसर्स एंड आई वाज डूइंग लाइक दिस. सो आई रियलाइज्ड कि यार वाह, नंबर बन गए. उसके बाद वी गेट 30 seconds. After this round, we get 30 seconds to prove a point. कि validate करो कि जो आपने बोला वो आपको उसके क्या मायने हैं. ठीक है, वो 30 seconds मिले. I think I well utilized on that topic those 30 seconds. Then I went outside and I saw kind of a smirk on all my professors. I saw that, tendency होती है, I'm into writing. तो राइटिंग जो करते हैं ना, उनमें एक टेंडेंसी होती है, चाहे वो कंटेंट राइटर्स हो, कि वो ना थोड़ा ऑब्जर्व ज़्यादा करने की कोशिश करते हैं, थोड़ा डीप जाने की कोशिश करते हैं चीज़ों के, कि व्हाट इज़ हैपनिंग. सो आई वाज नॉट, मेरे को पच नहीं रही थी बात कि यार ऐसे कैसे कि करके हाँ गए, 30 सेकंड बोले बस, 1.5 घंटे की बात हुई, ये कैसे. तो दे ऑल वर लाफिंग प्रोफेसर्स वहाँ पे. तो आई रियलाइज्ड वन थिंग लुकिंग एट देम, कि दीज पीपल आर नॉट लाइक इडियट्स. They've been running an institution for ages now. They've given their life for this institution. They know what students are doing. They know they can just look at a guy, a girl. They are old, but once there will come a time when you will also become old. It's the change. Change will happen. जो आज नया है वो कल पुराना होगा, और जो पुराना हुआ वो कभी ना कभी खत्म होगा. That's the fact of life. So, पर जो खत्म होने के कगार पे होता है, ऐसा नहीं उसको नए की समझ ना रहे. समाज बदलेगा, उसका काम करने का तरीका बदलेगा, सलीका बदलेगा, पर इंसान तो वही रहेगा. तो they knew, I realized कि these people knew, but then on second thought I went to one of the lady professors वहाँ पे थे, मैम, उनके पास गया. मैंने कहा, मैम, I wanted to know कि I want to confess कि most of the time when we were actually speaking, because I could not really hear what is happening, I was just I thought we were saying hmm. So she said, at times there are different things to judge than to hear. समझ आया इसमें कुछ? नहीं समझ आया. At times when you are in a field of you are into market, it's not the knowledge, but the way you represent yourself is more important. It's the way your confidence reflects on your body language, which sells your game, sells your idea. It is not always the words which win you. It's the silence which actually wins you the most things. And similarly, there are a lot of things the body language does for you. And that is the day I realized, see, as a student, first thing I need to hear is, I don't know, I need not speak everywhere. I need not speak everywhere, but I even need to speak foolish where required. समझना, मैं कुछ आपके उससे हट के कुछ ऐसी बात बोल रहा हूं जो आपकी no professors will tell you. Your professor will always tell you, never be foolish. But at times you need to be. Because stay hungry, stay hungry, stay hungry, stay hungry, stay. Third, ग्रुप डिस्कशंस हो गया, और उसके बाद एक लिस्ट लगनी थी. वो लिस्ट लगने के बाद we were all waiting for the names. तो fortunately मेरा नाम भी आया. अब उसमें क्या था कि 5 प्रोफेसर्स ने पर्सनल इंटरव्यू लेने थे. तो everybody had 10 applications, I guess, ऐसे था. हमारे वहाँ पे 30 की सीटें हैं, 30 सीट्स हैं for mass communication. तो everybody has 10 applications, somebody had to choose 1, 2, 5, depending, I don't know. ठीक है. तो unfortunately मेरा नाम आया एक ऐसे प्रोफेसर के पास जिसके बारे में पिछले करीबन 1-1.5 हफ्ते से, जब से हमारा ये सारा चल रहा था, ग्रुप डिस्कशन और एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन, उनके बारे में काफ़ी कुछ सुनने में आ रहा था कि आपका पर्सनल इंटरव्यू किसी के पास भी आए, पर डॉक्टर संजय वडवालकर जी के पास नहीं आना चाहिए, बिकॉज उनके पास आएगा तो आप रिजेक्शन में जाएंगे. मैंने कहा ऐसा क्यों? कहते ही इज अ लर्नड मैन, ही इज अ वेरी लर्नड मैन, ही जस्ट बिलीव्स इन इनडायरेक्ट कम्युनिकेशन अ लॉट. वो पिछले कम्युनिकेशन पढ़ा रहे हैं, कम्युनिकेशन के बारे में बात करेंगे, पर इनडायरेक्ट कम्युनिकेशन के बारे में बहुत बात करते हैं. वो कहते हैं कि वो जितनी इफेक्टिव वो है, कोई और चीज़ है ही नहीं. तो मैंने कहा ठीक है. एंड देन देयर वाज अ लिस्ट टू बी रिटन, जहाँ पे प्रोफेसर के नाम के साथ आपका नाम लिखा जाना था. एंड आई वाज वेरी दैट अनफॉर्चुनेट गाय, इनका नाम उनके आगे लिखा गया. तो मैंने भी शुरू कर दिया मंदिर जाना. मैंने कहा यार जाना ज़रूरी है, बिकॉज अगर एडमिशन नहीं हुआ ना तो वो जो शुरू हुई थी गेम जहाँ से, वो इट विल हॉन्ट मी बैक हैं. सो आई नीड टू सो मैं आई वॉज प्रेइंग टू गॉड, आई वॉज डूइंग, एंड लिटरली ऑन द डे ऑफ पर्सनल इंटरव्यू I went there. People were taking their admit cards plus the marks they've scored in previous 2 rounds, right? उसको लेके they were photostat करा के print xerox करा के वो लेके जा रहे हैं. मैंने इतनी मोटी फाइल बनाई है. I have played state, national cricket, this, that, सारी फाइल बना के लेके गया हूँ, है ना, कि मैंने कहा एडमिशन अगर वैसे नहीं मिलती स्पोर्ट्स कोटे में लेंगे, ठीक है. The first thing my professor did was he tore my all papers except one page with my roll number. कहते this is not a department of physical education or sports. This is a mass communication department. So we will talk. This is a department of communication. So our assessment would be based entirely on communication. आप समझना, इस पार्ट को समझना, थोड़ा सा मजा आएगा शायद. Just because this was also very new for me. So the first thing he said was, what communication? पर मुझे कहा कहते परवेश, you want to get into journalism, you want to be part of this department? मैंने कहा हाँ जी, I want to be part of this department. Okay, what communication? What kind of communication बोलते, तो मैंने कहा print, broadcast, कई कुछ आंसर्स हैं, है ना. what communication, what journalism, कुछ भी अगर ऐसा कुछ तो what kind हो, what is communication, what kind of communication you want to get into, उसके आगे सब क्वेश्चन बनता कुछ तो समझ आता. तो मुझे ग्रामेटिकली रॉन्ग लगा. थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंट भी था कि मैं इंग्लिश का एंट्रेंस भी क्लियर किया कि व्हाट कम्युनिकेशन गलत है, इट इज रॉन्ग यूज ऑफ वर्ड्स हैं, कुछ होना चाहिए बीच में जी, ठीक है. तो आई वाज ट्राइंग टू से ऐसे कि बीच में कुछ, पर निकल नहीं रहा था यहाँ से बाहर नहीं आ रहा था. पर आई वाज ट्राइंग टू कि क्या आप बताओ सही, चाहिए क्या है आपको जवाब. सो आई वाज लिटरली लाइक कि यार क्या बोलो, मतलब कि. तो ही वाज सेइंग कि शुड आई रिपीट, मैंने कहा हाँ जी. कहते व्हाट कम्युनिकेशन, मैंने कहा ये ग्रामर ही खराब है. यहाँ पे ग्रामर में दिक्कत है भाई, ठीक है. तो मुझे कुछ करना पड़ेगा. अब मैं कैसे करूँ चेंज. तो बट देन माई फादर ऑलवेज टोल्ड मी वन थिंग, व्हेन यू एक्चुअली स्पीक विद अ स्मार्ट नॉलेजेबल मैन, देयर इज, पहली अब बात आप जिंदगी में ठान लीजिए, देयर इज नथिंग इन द वर्ल्ड विच इज कॉल्ड इंटेलेक्चुअल. These are made up words. जैसे एक कास्ट में डिवीजन होता है ना, डिवीजन करने के लिए आपको ऊंच नीच दिखाते हैं, उसी तरह ये इंटेलेक्चुअल बोल के आपको ऊपर नीचे करते हैं. किसी को बड़ा बनाते हैं, किसी को छोटा बनाते हैं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. देयर आर एबिलिटीज एंड डिफरेंट पीपल possess different abilities. That's it. तो सिमिलरली, तो देयर इज, इफ माय फादर ऑलवेज टोल्ड मी कि व्हेन यू एक्चुअली स्पीक विद अ नॉलेजेबल मैन एंड ही or she asks you a very simple question, don't consider that person foolish. Think about it many a times, because if a foolish man will ask you, women will ask you a foolish question, you can make that person look more foolish. But beware whether there are any foolish people or not. So when a knowledgeable man is asking you a simple question, just be more sure about answering it. So that thing was there in my mind. So और एडमिशन के लिए भी थोड़ा मैं वो था कि होनी चाहिए. तो he said what communication. तो I was really not sure कि what I must say. तो I just said कि एक journalism. Okay. जैसे मैंने उनको कहा जर्नलिज्म, उन्होंने क्वेश्चन बदल दिया, ग्रामर गलत रहने दी. क्या व्हाट जर्नलिज्म, मैंने कहा यार देयर इज समथिंग सीरियसली रॉन्ग है. तो आई वाज थिंकिंग एंड ही सेड यू टेक योर टाइम, आई हैव ओनली 10 applications and I'll be sitting in this office for 5 till 5 in the evening. That's the day. That's the duty for the day for me. So you come back, do your research and come back. Answer me what journalism. मैं कहा यार ये तो क्वेश्चन अजीब है यार, ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है कि मैं गूगल भी तो कर सकता हूँ बाहर जाके. I can Google it. He's saying come back. So either he's so confident that I'm not able to read his mind what he wants to know, or he's giving me another opportunity where I can just go and explore things and just come back with an answer. But I chose not to. I sat there for 15-20 minutes and I just continuously looked at him, and I found that he was very patient. There was no hurry in him. And after a while, I looked at him. I said, "Sir, I want to learn how to question." I said, I want to know how to learn. I want to learn how to question. I want to know how to question. I said that. And he said, "Parvesh, I have not told anybody's result previously. Let's meet over a cup of tea in the evening at my house, which is in sector 15. That was, I was, yes. You still not understood what I wanted to convey, isme. What do journalists do? Journalism वाले लोग क्या करते हैं? The first thing, the day a journalist says, "I will tell you," that person is dead. Rather, not journalist, in life. The day anybody will say कि I will tell you, और तेनू नहीं आंदा मैं दस दा तेनू यार, ठीक है? That is the day that person is dead. As a student, which we need to be throughout our lives, the first thing we need to know is how to. Have you seen an innocent child? What that child will do, always do. ये कैसे हुआ? आधे तो पता ही नहीं होते कैसे हुआ, मुझे भी नहीं पता भाई, मत पूछ. ठीक है? Literally. So that is the thing. And he always emphasized, this man, Sanjay, always emphasized on indirect. This is very indirect अगर आप समझेंगे तो. आपको समझ नहीं आया ये लास्ट का पार्ट, है ना? नहीं आया ना? How many people say, just give me a tiger's roar? कितनों को समझ आया? नहीं आया, किसी को ऊपर से निकल गया, हाँ? बाउंसर. चलो इसको सिंप्लीफाई करके बताऊंगा मैं. How many of you have heard about the word death? How many of you believe the ultimate full stop to life is death? कितने लोग पूर्ण जन्म में, in rebirth में उसमें believe करते हैं? How many of you? Okay. I say death is, if not the full stop of many lives, but this life itself, right or wrong? And I think death is one thing which will keep you away from fear of loss, fear of anxiety, fear of being, अरे यार वो मेरे बारे में क्यों बोले, क्या बोलेगा? The point is, we all are naked. And we all must try and just do whatever is possible. आपके अपने जो ड्रीम्स हैं, एस्पिरेशंस हैं, उसको काइंडली प्लीज, जो आपके अपने ड्रीम्स और एस्पिरेशंस हैं, वो उसको आपने फॉलो करना है. तो यू हैव टू बिलीव दैट वन डे, सम डे, एनी मोमेंट यू मे die. So this is the last try. This is the last try. And for that, you need to be, the word I said, stay hungry. That is what I said. Thank you.
After this, I would like to request Dr. Sandeep Kumar, Head Research and Consultancy, to kindly come on stage and brief.
Paper in the research, make utilize of these 3 years, and the future will be yours. Thanks a lot.
We have with us Dr. Sudhir Davra, who is heading EDC, Entrepreneurship Development Cell, and NSS. Dr. Davra, please say a few words about your profile.
I'm taking care of Entrepreneurship Development Cell and I'm the NSS Program Officer in Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies. Firstly, I welcome you in Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies. In Entrepreneurship Development Cell, we convert your dreams into reality. You come with the proposals, you come with the ideas, we convert your dreams into reality, we fund your ideas, as well as we have mentors from the management department, from journalism department. We guide you, provide you proper guidance to convert your ideas into your startups or in the business. That is the main task of Entrepreneurship Development Cell, which is functioning in this institute from several years. As well as in Entrepreneurship Development Cell, we organize so many activities like business plan competition, case folio competition, visit to NSIC, and many other organizations. We organize visits. In NSS, that is National Service Scheme, that is dedicated to for the community. In NSS, last year we have organized 16 events like Swachhta Phagwada, National Education Day, National Anti-Leprosy Day, poster competition on no drugs and no junk food, and many health issues. We have organized events under the NSS. So if you are interested, you can become the member of NSS, and if you want to do anything for the society, then you have to join National Service Scheme. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Davra. Now I would like to invite Ms. Jagriti Besaira, who is the Faculty Placement Coordinator for the BGMC department.
Good afternoon, students. I am Jagriti Besaira, faculty of BJMC, as I am the coordinator of training and placement of BJMC. So dear students, if you have any inquiry related to training and placement, you are free to contact me. Thank you.
I would like to call the faculty from the BGMC department who have not introduced themselves, Ms. Akanksha, Ms. Mansi, Ms. Sonia Batra, on the stage.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm faculty of BGMC. My name is Akansha Arora, and moreover, I'm coordinating with the tour. And if you have any queries, then come to me about the tour. Thank you, and wish you good luck for the future.
Good morning, students. My name is Mansi Chopra, and I'm a faculty in BHMC department. And on the behalf of everyone, I welcome you all to Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies. So the next 3 years have the potential to decide your future. And with this, I wish you all the luck for your bright years ahead. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sonia Batra. I am a faculty of BJMC. I welcome you all to the institute. I hope you have amazing 3 years here. And after that, you can choose your career option and move on to the industry. And all the best and wish you luck for the future. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Shambhu Sharan Gupta, faculty in BJMC. And my wishes with all students. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I would like to call Dr. Jitendra Rai, Ms. Rashmi Shrawat, Ms. Sania to introduce themselves. They're from the faculty from the MCA department.
I, Dr. Jitendra Rai, faculty in MCA department. I have more than 10 years experience, teaching experience, and currently my subject is Java programming. If any students want to teach Java programming, contact me in any time. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, and I welcome you all in our Tecnia family. Myself, Rashmi Shrawat, faculty in MCA department. I am looking also, I am a website in charge also. You can visit our website www.tiaspg.tecnia.in. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Sanya Kakkar, faculty of MCA department. I am also a tour coordinator of MCA department and convener for the Technovision event. And welcome to the world of Tecnia.
Thank you so much, Sanya ma'am. Last but not the least, I would like to invite Dr. Sanjay Srivastav, HOD BJMC, for a vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to all. We have to an extremely useful day. Let me first of all start by giving glory to Almighty God for making today's occasions a resounding success. I would like to thank the Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies for providing all facilities which we have enjoyed. I wish to thank the Honorable Chairman Sir for cooperation in making these functions a resounding success. I want to state that we are all most grateful to speakers on this stage. We thank you for being with us this morning. It has been really a great pleasure. On the behalf of Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies, I extend a very hearty vote of thanks to the chief guest who spared time for his busiest schedule to grace occasions. I should like to thank Director Sir, CE Academic and Development, Academic Cell, and IQAC Department, under whose guidance the success of orientation program has organized. My heartfelt thanks to the faculty for their valuable contribution, guidance, and encouragement in all our effort. I owe special gratitude to the non-teaching staff who has worked hard to ensure that his occasion become a memorable success. I thank all the members of the media for investing interest to conversing the event, covering the event, and all good hearts who work behind the screen. Last but not the least, I may like to express our sincere thanks to Tecnia TV teams for giving an excellent coverage of orientation program. Thanks a lot to one and all directly or indirectly involved in the program. Once again, I thank you all for your attention. Thank you. Jai Hind.